on Friday, yesterday was my partner's birthday, and we're in long distance relationships, so like we didn't celebrate physically together, but that also means that I felt like I needed to do something. So what I did was on Thursday I went and baked a cake for the very first time, and that was mad. I mean it's weird. It's not actually not that complex, but it's just I've never done it before. So but I have some materials at home anyway. I have some baking powder and flour and stuff because I've made scones and things before. But I can show you guys. This is it's literally just a chatting stream. I'm talking about completely random things. But yeah, so this was the outcome of my very first cake ever. Of course, there's no icing on top of it because I didn't have any. I barely had the stuff to make this thingy work. Like I was out that evening at until 11. I was planning to get some vanilla extract before that, but then I ran out of time, so I was busy till 11, and I was like, shit, I have to buy this thing before I get home so that I can bake before I go to bed. And then everything was closed. All the supermarkets were closed. I tried going to some corner shops and asked if they had any like vanilla extract. No. So thank God on my way home there was one Tesco near the university that was open till midnight, so I actually managed to make it before I went to bed. But yeah, that was my first experience. I did that at night. I always do these things at night. Like I made scones at night as well. LDRs can be tough. What's an LDR? I'm doing some Chinese Anki while listening to stream. I could be doing Anki with you. I have Anki open. I was setting up Anki as well because I mentioned like I switched my OS a few weeks back and I just hadn't had Anki set up quite yet. I just did that. I can use it now. You need some decoration? I don't know, man. It's my first time. My goal is to not die from food poisoning, mate. So I think it worked. I think it worked. I'm alive, and I virtually presented it to my partner. So that was the goal. But yeah, I maybe at some point in the future I'll do that again. I'm more inclined towards the scone because they were so good and they've got honey on top of it. You should try long distance relationship. Yeah, okay, LDR. You should try lemon drizzle. It's really easy. Oh, wait. Oh, the name is that the type of cake? Right, I've seen that in Costa. I should know that. I didn't. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I've made banana bread, and then that is practically a kind of cake. That's more than it is bread, right? So, I guess that works too. But yeah, that was a vanilla cake. It was like literally the easiest, simplest recipe I found on the internet. It was an American, so I was like, damn it, I can't read in cups. So I was like, Google Gemini, change that to human readable normal person units for me, please give me like grams and milliliters, not like cups that don't exist anywhere out of that one country. Haven't tried baking in a while. No, me neither. I it's a typical thing. I make banana bread when I have bananas that have gone bad. I recommend Balbastre la Boulogne to start with. That is, if you're interested. I will be interested, but I won't be playing that on stream because that will probably get copyrighted. Copyright struck. Copyright striked? Is it striked or struck? Copyright. I don't know. Anyway, so I did that. And then that was while my partner was asleep. Because, I mean, what was the point anyway? One of my friends sent me a recipe for banana bread and it turned out really well. Nobody has ever sent me recipes. I just look them up online. Usually BBC, good food, or whatever comes up. Imagine if I just asked AI for a recipe. That could be fatal. But no. I've covered a few times on my streams, I'm extremely suspicious. Like, even after I simply asked Gemini to convert the units, I was like, I'm gonna fact check that. So I opened up the original recipe side by side and just made sure the steps were the same, and then I also looked up another conversion table of what 1 cup of this means, and then I had like a rough estimate. Like, oh, okay, so if this is 1 cup, that half a cup should be half of that. So I checked everything because I just don't trust the thing. Like, what if it hallucinates twice as much sugar? I'll be dying of sweetness. So I'm glad everything turned out okay. But that's what happens when you're lazy, but at the same time you also don't trust large language models. You end up doing the work yourself anyway. I mean, same for everything else that I've used. Say iPhone, like, oh, I can probably save some time having it do that for me, and then I end up doing it on my own anyway.